Yo, what's up, guys? Ooh, this is a good one. This is a juicy, juicy video that I'm about to do for you. And it's all about hinge tips and how not to get banned like me. All right, so before I get started though, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm the Silver Bachelor, and I was in a relationship for over 20 years. When I started dating again, it was like a whole new world. I had to relearn a lot of things. And so, one of the reasons why I decided to start this channel is because I thought, there must be a lot of older men out there that are new to dating, or they're suck ass at dating and they need some tips. So, I went out on a binge of dating. In my first 9 months, I went out on over 50 first dates. That's 50 first dates in my first 9 months. Damn, was that ever a boost to my ego, validating who I am as a man and what I need to improve on. So I learned a lot. And so this channel is all for older guys and dating tips. And if you like this type of content, subscribe and hit that notification button, because I'm going to be posting multiple videos each month. I'm going to do my best to do a video each week, but hit that notification button so you can see my new videos as they come up. So, all right, let's get going. Let's start. So, hinge tips. All right. And I'm going to focus this one on how not to get banned. Right? Because I did. I'll tell you how that happened. So, no particular order. I don't have any notes. I'm totally freestyling here. And I will start with this, that women mostly, this has been my experience, are more vindictive than men are, and especially on dating apps. So you need to be very, very careful of calling them out on their bullshit on dating apps. Much better to do that by phone or in person, but let's just start with dating apps, okay? I get really irritated when I see profiles of women that have all these, like, you better not, I won't message you back if you say, hey, or I won't message you back if you ask me, how was your day? Uh, I'm not going to go on coffee dates. I'm not going to go on dinner dates. Be creative. Think of something unique. No smokers, no Trump supporters, blah, 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 blah. Like, they start off their profile with just all this negative bullshit. And so just don't comment on any of that. All right? Okay? Because they will get mad and you run the risk of getting banned because you're just calling them out on something. I'm going to share a story with you about this one particular woman who I think was the one that banned me. All right? She had all these things, and she said one of her greatest strengths is she's sympathetic. Um, so I called her out and I said, you say you're sympathetic, but yet you won't even give guys a chance that are messaging you with just hi or how is your day? Well, she just got outright mad at me. And she said, I can't believe you don't think I'm sympathetic. And then she said, which this is another tip for you guys, on dating apps, okay, the competition is fierce. Remember that. The competition is fierce. Two different scenarios. This particular woman that I was communicating with, and I said she wasn't empathetic, in her 20s and very attractive. The younger and the hotter, the more competitive it's going to be for you. And let me explain why. I asked her, I said, okay, how many messages do you normally get in a day? She told me over 100, over 100 messages from men on Hinge specifically. That is bonkers. Another woman, and I actually went on a first date with this woman, and she was a thick girl, say that. She was in her 20s, not nearly as attractive as this other one. She showed me her phone. We were talking about this on the first date. She showed me the phone, 50 messages in her first a day, each day, and she was only on the app for a couple days. That's insane. Okay. I personally, and I'm not the greatest looking guy in the world. I'm not the richest guy in the world. I'm an older guy. I'm not like the Chad of men out there. I was lucky to get 3 or 4 comments, likes, like not me messaging them, but first messages to me, and they want to match with me, right? Maybe lucky to get 3 or 4 a week. And those 3 or 4, I would say were like a 3 or 4 out of 10. And like 10 being like the hottest woman you could see, like a 3 or 4 quality. And I only got 3 or 4 per week. So listen, guys, men do not understand. The more attractive the woman, the more she's being pursued, like massive volumes. Obviously, the lower she is in a scale of 1 to 10, to just put women in a 1 to 10 scale. Women do that with men, by the way, as well. So there's nobody getting offended here. So the higher she is, to closer to 10, the higher the volume of competition you're going to be up against, and the more messages she has to go through. So you need to stand out from all these men. And I'll post more videos about this. Like your photos, man, come on. Like, don't post pictures where you have sunglasses ever. Post recent pictures. Get a friend to take the pictures of you. Like, these are the pictures you need to have, okay? Just very quickly. You need to have an athletic photo. Even if you don't have a great body, you need to be seen doing something athletic. Whatever it is, you're hiking, you're lifting something. Women love that, by the way. You're chopping some wood, but it's like an action shot, but it's athletic. Um, don't post a picture of your like of your shirt, your abs. Like, unless you're on the beach and you're playing beach volleyball and somebody takes a picture and you just so happen to have these awesome rockin' abs, it's an action photo. Women like those photos. Be very careful with taking any bathroom selfies, okay? Not great. So basically, women want to see some kind of body photo or action physical photo. They want to see something where you're wearing a professional dress attire, a suit, tie, whatever. Um, they want to see that you're a nurturing type of person. So you've got a photo and you're with a bunch of kids. Forget the kids. Actually, I suggest dogs. Women love dogs, or other animals. You're involved in some rescue effort or something like that, charity effort. Um, and they want to see that you're fun. So a picture with a bunch of friends would be great as well. But anyways, back to Hinge. So so this woman, she's super hot, gets so many messages, right? And versus another woman who's not as attractive, but they're still getting tons of messages. So I kind of understood and I was sympathizing with her a little bit. I'm like, oh, hell, you get over 100 messages a day. I understand you have to weed them out, but you're you say you're being empathetic, but you're not even giving these guys a chance. So here's the thing, guys. Men can do no right. Just accept that. Let me repeat. Men can do no right. It doesn't matter if you meet the woman out at a grocery store or you meet the woman on a dating app. If you don't approach her in the right way, say the right things, it's like it just doesn't matter. It's not like women put on a scale and go, well, it'd be better to meet this guy at a grocery store versus a dating app. I mean, maybe in their brain, but if you're at a grocery store and you're trying to make an honest effort, but you're wearing Crocs or you're wearing sandals, you don't really have your stuff together, but you've had the confidence to go up to her, well, she's going to criticize the fact that, oh, well, we met at a grocery store, but he was wearing shitty clothes. Or, We met at a grocery store, but our first date, he wanted to take me out for coffee. Like, guys, just just forget about whether you're self-conscious of dating apps. I've had some women say, "Well, obviously you're on this dating app because you're old and you're desperate." I'm not desperate. Okay, I might be getting older, but I'm not desperate. I'm wiser, not older. So it doesn't matter if it's a dating app or it's in person. What you need to do is check the little details. If you go out to a grocery store, wear your best casual. All right. You ask them out on a date. You're not doing something stupid, like I think it's stupid, coffee dates. I'm not into coffee dates at all. What would be better is you're going to meet at a park and then go grab a beer afterwards. Or, oh, that's another thing. Some women, they say, oh, I don't invite me for drinks as a date. Like, be freaking grateful that you've got this good guy who's asking you out. It's like I said, back to what I said, men can do no right. You could have all this stuff going for you, money, awesome body, all these things, 6 feet tall, whatever. But you ask her out for drinks, and she's like, oh, I can't believe this guy's asked me out for drinks, and they'll discredit you. It's like there's so many unrealistic expectations. So the long and short of it is, guys, you will get banned from Hinge or any of these other dating apps if you call women out on their shit. Just skip over the profile, or maybe mention something just to get their emotions going a little bit and say, oh, why don't you give guys a chance? um, but if you really hit home on the hypocrisy that you see in these dating apps, you will get banned. Okay. Like, I got banned, and it's like permanently banned. That's what it said. So I must have really pissed her off. So listen, guys, that wraps up this video. If you really like this type of content, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I have way, way more stories for you coming up. Have a great day.